Who's hungry?
Me.
Y'all want some snacks? We are entrepreneurs.
The first business that I got involved in is trucking and logistics. And I just started my new real estate investment group.
And I own home health care agencies. What you want to eat?
Do we have the vegetable tray?
You want vegetables? What? We met in 2014.
I was selling cars, salesman of the month every month.
Oh, toot your own horn.
But Ebony
And my mom.
and her mother, they came up there one day. She claimed she didn't want me, but
I
her
didn't
mama
want
was
him.
telling her, you need to talk to that boy.
She said, just because you go out on a date with them doesn't mean you have to marry them. And now look at us.
We're gonna go see some more houses this week.
Yeah.
No. We both born and raised in Indianapolis. But, you know, we always said we wanted to move to Florida. My mom had timeshares down here, and we were taking the kids every year. There's beautiful weather and palm trees. It's plenty of life to see. We only live once, so.
Yeah. We have been in Florida a little over a year now, and during our entire time here, we've been staying in a vacation rental, a resort. It's fun at times, but it gets loud. It's a lot of partying. Like, it's not a place for our daughters to be.
How many bedrooms do I think we should have in a new house?
24.
24. That's gonna be
Okay.
expensive.
I would say at least 5 or 6. We want to have room for when my mom comes to visit, when her parents come to visit.
What kind of style house? Like, do we want a big old castle?
Princess house and sugar house and just all the houses.
Well, what I definitely don't want to do is get one of those cookie cutter houses.
Being self-made, this house to me, it kind of signifies success. The countless nights that we've worked. So I want the Miami style. It's like the big, white, boxy style with the orange rooftops. It has to have this enormous walk-in closet. You know, I got the shirts here, the dresses here. Why are you looking like that?
Because it won't be enough. You can get a whole house for a closet, and eventually it's not going to be enough.
I need my own office, okay? Because I don't want to deal with none of y'all busting in while I'm trying to work. How about a pool?
Oh, yes.
And we got to be on the water, right?
Yes.
There are hundreds and hundreds of lakes in Orlando. I would love to be on the water and have a boat dock.
I'm personally against living on the water because we're in Florida. Like, it's snakes and alligators everywhere.
I feel like I'm comfortable at about $1.7 million.
No. How about 900,000 to $1 million? What are you laughing for? That is a nice house. That's like 3 times what we had before.
I just got expensive taste, to be honest with you. As I was growing up, I was spoiled rotten. I got anything I asked for.
My mom was a single mom, so I'm trying to save every cent that I possibly can.
I think your mother's underestimating how much her taste costs.
I'm excited to go see this house.
Today, Ebony, Devin, and oldest daughter Jade are meeting their agent Cheesette at a house in the Dr. Phillips area, 20 minutes from the water.
7 bedrooms, but it's listed at 1.219. Man, a year ago, they bought this house for $762,500.
What they got to do with anything?
They trying to double their money, almost double their money in a year. Who's gonna pay that?
There's a lot of people in this market that's gonna pay that.
This is a cute driveway. You see the pavers?
Hey guys.
Hey!
How are you?
Girl, this is cute.
Yeah, very nice place. This is 7 bedrooms.
I saw that online. I
So
was
you
like,
get a
7?
lot of space. I'm showing this house to Ebony and Devin because this house has all of the upgrades, the backyard with the pool and the kind of tropical escape feel, and they get 2 extra bedrooms. So it just seems like a really good win-win for them. Here is the family area right off the kitchen. So if you're cooking, you can entertain, you can watch TV while you're cooking.
I love the amount of counter space.
All the food can go right here.
That's true.
It's very modern. It's definitely my style. So I like this.
Jay's role is to help me talk her mom into spending more money because she likes nice things as well, and we value her opinion. The most important part of a home purchase is to make our kids happy and comfortable.
Let's take a left and go to the primary bedroom.
Oh, this is the primary?
Yes.
Kind of small. It's cute though. I like the view.
Big windows.
I guess this is a water view.
It is. It's water that we're viewing.
I really don't want to sacrifice being on a big body of water. The pool is fine, but it's not oceanic. You know, to me, it's just a completely different lifestyle.
This is the primary bathroom.
Wow.
Oh, I like this.
I like this too.
Let's go to Ebony's favorite part of the house.
Oh, wait, I don't have to share this, right?
You do.
Oh.
This could just be Dad's area, you know?
That's his side. This is your side.
Me and my husband, we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't wanna share the closet. I'm not feeling it. I'm not understanding it, and I'm not feeling it. And I'm not going for it.
You got a whole den up here, a whole
you got
loft
a little
area.
bar area.
Oh, wow.
We can get rid of these windows, and then we can make like a real life movie theater. Like we can get it where it comes up and up and up.
Oh.
And then we could put like a pull-out screen that just comes out of the ceiling and have a projector. That would be so dope.
She got all the money.
I like it.
Right, I wanna see her bank account. What's it looking like nowadays? How's her stocks doing?
They doing well.
They doing
She's the
well.
best investor in the family.
Wow.
All right, third bedroom.
So it's 4 bedrooms on
5.
this.
This is a lot of rooms. This is a lot of space.
All right, so this is a room.
This is
though.
cute.
This is a room.
We could have a bunch of pool parties, invite all my friends.
This is a really nice house.
A really nice house.
It gives us all the bedrooms we need. But
A
they
lot.
only paid $700 and something thousand for this house a year ago. Like, they gonna have to come down in price. They crazy.
We can negotiate.
If we could get this house for like $900,000, $950,000, I'm all for it.
It's listed at 1.2.
They're not gonna get that.
Okay. The fact that this house sold less than a year ago or just right at a year ago for $500,000 less is questionable to me, to be honest. There may be an issue where the house is overpriced. But the interesting thing about the market here is you gotta go fast. So if this is something that they really want, they need to make a decision and really be aggressive with it.
Unfortunately for Ebony, it only gets more expensive from here.
1.5? They want $1.5 million for this house? Are you crazy?
I didn't realize it was this far. This is way out here.
Looks like we in the country.
With Devin willing to spend big, he, Ebony, and daughter Jade are headed to a lakeside gated community about a half an hour from Orlando.
1.5? They want $1.5 million for this house? Are you crazy? Oh, look at this. It's like a castle.
1.5 is really a steal.
So the thing for Devin is to give him the vibe that he's looking for. He's looking for vacation vibes, Florida vibe. The reality is they can spend this amount. Whether they want to or not, or whether she wants to or not, is a different story. I know it's a little bit over the budget, but it has a view in the back that I think is worth every single penny that they're asking for it. I'm gonna take a call with the agent real quick. If you guys can just go in and show yourself around.
Oh my goodness. This is nice.
This is what $1.5 million gets you.
It does give me like a Tuscan vibe. What is that? A call button. Is that an elevator? Oh my gosh, baby, it has an elevator. Oh, wow. Wow.
It feels like more like my mama's house, but I like it.
What you trying to say? It's old school?
It's a little old school. It could use a little updating, I think.
Okay, a little updating.
But look at that view.
Yeah, ooh.
That water is just, it does something to me.
Yeah.
What's it do to you, baby?
It
Tell me about it.
I just love it. It refreshes me. It makes me like get up and want to, you know, just continue to be more successful. That's how I feel.
Where's the office? That's what I'm waiting on.
Look, bedroom.
Oh, this could be your mother-in-law quarters. So your mama could sleep in there. Oh, this office is amazing. Wow.
I like the customness of it, you know. They use very good materials. Well, let's go upstairs.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the elevator.
Don't you break that elevator now.
Wow, look at this.
I like the detail on the steps.
These are cute. Like, I like this.
I
The
wonder if
opening.
they would leave it.
Well, hello, family.
Hey, where did you come from? Look, I like these openings with the light. That's really nice.
Wow, now this is the bathroom. I mean, this is like a studio apartment.
It is. Let me see the closet.
Is it another one? Or are we supposed to be sharing
Oh,
this?
no, I can't share no closet with you, Devin.
We made it work with things smaller than this
No,
before.
and I'm not
so-
going smaller.
Maybe you should get rid of some of those clothes to make it
I
work.
am not.
Yeah.
Right
Oh,
outside.
Another
Oh,
closet.
there's another closet.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm in love.
Oh, this carpet, though.
Yeah,
Our
no,
kids
this
want to
gotta
tear
go.
this carpet up. Now
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can get with this.
Imagine waking up to this view every morning.
I keep trying to tell you, you ain't getting this for 900 or a million. You see what we could have or what we could be missing. It's up to you. Well, this is different.
Wow. You can walk all the way to the other side of the house.
Yeah, outside.
Kids can sleep in there.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice big size room for the kids.
And this is definitely gonna be my room.
Oh, you got your own bathroom.
Oh my gosh, it has a big closet.
I feel like the whole house needs paint.
Yeah, this isn't turnkey. I mean, not right
But
now.
it has its own bathroom.
A bathroom don't account for it being 1.5. Devin and Jade are both in my ear. One is, the other one's, they think money grows on trees.
Technically, if you think about it, money is paper, and paper comes from trees. So technically, it does kind of grow on trees. So
It's a boat dock out there. Yeah,
That's our private boat dock.
it would be.
And I like how it's like gated. There's an extra layer of protection from the kids going toward the lake.
Yeah, and gators shouldn't be able to climb up here either.
Whew, that's a big house.
It's a lake view from every room. I mean, I feel like I'm in the Caribbean or something.
I don't think this house is worth the money.
Okay.
I respect her opinion, even if it can be frustrating at times. That's part of what makes her, you know, a great wife, a great businesswoman, is that she's gonna make sure she gets the bang for her buck.
So the next place is priced lower, but it comes with its own set of issues.
So, Jay, is this your room?
This is $1,050,000.
Well, I honestly feel like your price point is holding us back.
With Devin and Ebony battling over how much to spend, Chisette's found a compromise. A lower-priced house in Orlando's Belle Isle suburb, half a mile from the water.
The bottom line is, if you cut down on the red bottoms and Louis purses, then we can afford any house that we want. Jay, what you think?
don't put me into this. I don't want to be in this argument.
Oh, this is nice.
Okay.
Hi, Kyle. I'm Chisette.
Nice to meet you. Great
Introduce
pleasure.
you to Jade, Ebony, and Devin.
Hi, you guys.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. Well, welcome. This is Kissam Court. If you have any questions, give me a call. Hopefully, you guys call it home.
Thank you.
No problem. You guys
All right.
enjoy the rest
Have
of
a
your
good
day.
one.
Thank you.
No problem.
Cute.
Yeah, I think so.
Very open.
This home is more of a traditional style. It's not on the water. I think the ceilings are a little low, and it's just a regular old house, in my opinion.
What do you think of the kitchen?
This is nice.
A lot of storage space.
There's 2 bedrooms downstairs, 3 upstairs, and then there's 1 in the bonus house, which is a mother-in-law suite. So we'll start in here.
Bonus house.
Yes.
Mother-in-law suite.
There's a house attached to it.
Wow.
Like separate?
It's separate, which is fun.
We don't have to deal with your mom.
I'm telling.
We kicking her out over
I'm
there.
telling.
Or your mom.
Or my mama, or my daddy, right?
This room could easily be an office.
I think I would change this color. I don't really like the brights. I like the neutrals.
I like the hardwoods though.
But this room makes me feel claustrophobic. Too small.
Well, you wouldn't be in my office, so what if it's small to
But
you?
who knows if this is gonna be an office? It could be a guest room.
Here
be
we
a guest
go,
room.
Miss Know-It-All.
So this is the second largest room upstairs.
Definitely my room.
Nice wood floors, and it has its own bathroom. This one actually has a tub.
Okay.
So Jay, is this your room?
The curtain rod just fell.
Yeah.
But this is your bathroom. So just take a bathroom.
Well, you broke it. We're gonna have to buy it now.
All right, let's go in here to what will possibly be the smaller kids' room.
All right. I could see it.
This would be perfect for Maddie and Zoe.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
anxious to see the primary bedroom.
Yeah, so this is the primary bedroom.
Let's check it out.
So it has an outdoor deck.
Now
Wow.
that is nice.
We got two closets here.
Oh.
Second closet. Listen, Devin's closet, your closet.
Oh, I like this. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little small
I was
for
feeling
my
that.
liking.
Okay.
But I like the detail on the wall.
All right, let's go take a look outside. We
All
didn't
right.
even see the pool yet, so
Yes.
we still have that
Go
area
ahead,
next.
girl.
Oh, look at
Look,
the
they have
pool.
a TV outside.
You got fans, you got your TV, speaker system. This is great for entertaining.
All right, you guys ready to see the mother-in-law suite?
Girl, I'm
Almost
ready.
forgot.
Take me
Yeah, I
over
think that's
there.
the best part of this. Full bathroom, full bedroom.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
Yes. And then over here, you have the full living room and a full on-site kitchen.
Wow.
So,
The mother-in-law suite is perfect. And with this particular house, there's no lakefront. For Devin, that's a problem. For me, it's just fine, but he has this set in his head, and when he gets things set in his head, there's no turning and steering him away from that. So we'll see how things go. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Whew, let's go get some food. I'm hungry.
After building their businesses from the ground up, entrepreneurs Devin and Ebony are realizing their dream of a luxurious home in Orlando, if they can decide on one.
What do you think about the Dr. Phillips house?
I really, really like that house. 7 bedrooms, it was almost too many rooms, it seemed like. And the outside area was nice, even though I would love to be on the water.
And it's turnkey.
Yeah.
But they only paid $800 and something or $700 and something thousand for that house less than a year ago, and now they're trying to sell it for 1.2. How about Mount Bird Bella Colina house? That house is bad. I like that house.
Yeah, it's on the water, so I would love to wake up to that every day, like we're on the beach or an island or something. However, the house needs a lot of renovations.
That house costs too much money.
You know me, I say you only live once. The one in Belle Isle, the Mediterranean style, it had a great pool.
The mother-in-law suite is completely separate. Your mama does not have to be in our house getting on my nerves. Now that is $4,050,000. And it's not on the water, so you don't have to worry about all those extra critters.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna get a boat, and I just don't feel like we're getting the luxury that we want for $1 million. Well, I think I know what I want. What you think?
I think I still got a little bit more thinking to do.
Make a decision. We ain't got time for you to be indecisive.
Let's go.
Oh, we're going out to the pool?
Yes.
The house had everything we wanted. It has the wow factor that we were looking for.
Yes.
But not only that, it's practical and comfortable.
I got my walk-in closet. He got his lake view.
Mom, what you think about the view?
Stunning.
Wait.
It's like a princess dream.
Like I literally wake up at 6:30 just so I can see the sunrise. Like, it's that beautiful.
We have a pet turtle and some pet fishes.
I want to feed it.
This house was listed at $1.5 million. We actually paid the asking price. We were not able to negotiate. I even asked for $10,000 at closing, and the sellers were like, no. So considering the market that we're in, I'm like, okay, fine, let's do it. And I'll just have to figure out how to cut spending in other areas because...
Something bit that bread.
Yeah, something bit that bread. Look, see?
Fish.
Okay, that's enough bread to make a whole lake constipated.
My name is Steven.
My name is Priscilla. We have a beautiful daughter named Kaylani, and then we are going to have another girl dad.
Girl dad over here for sure.
What up, girl?
We will be moving from Sayreville, New Jersey to Orlando, Florida. The main reasons, number one, would definitely be weather.
Yeah, I can't stand the cold.
Yeah.
Right now at home, we have a very strong foundation. My entire family's there. My mom, my grandma, all my cousins, all my aunts. So that's something that we are leaving behind. I think being close to water is just setting the tone. Remembering why you do the things you do helps you take a mental break and step back.
I like being close to water because it just gives you that vacation vibe. I just want a place where I can relax and just kick back and just enjoy the sound of water. Like, this is just beautiful.
This is the life.
I can get used to this for sure.
They flew in from Jersey to stay in a short-term rental for the weekend, leaving their agents, Jody and Janet, only a few days to find them a waterfront home.
Welcome to Florida.
Oh, thank you very much.
We met Jody through family friends. She's also come from New Jersey, so she can help us narrow some of the expectations that we have.
So what are your must-haves?
I really want to be somewhere near the water with the water view.
I need the water view. Me being from Atlantic City, like I was always able to go to the beach and be by the water, so that's something that, you know, is ideal for me.
How many bedrooms?
3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and then the prince. What do you need?
I have to have a pool. I don't want a community pool. I need my own pool. I need my privacy.
Anything else?
I know this is probably not high on her list, but I need space for my pool table. That's coming from Jersey. No ifs, ands, or buts.
That's a big house.
Okay, I want a big house.
We want to talk about money, right?
No. All right, I guess we have to. Go ahead.
I don't want to go over 500.
That's a lot of must-haves. You want a pool, you want to be near the water or seawater. That's going to be tough. Wiggle room.
There's always, you know, there's always a little wiggle.
Okay. With the price range that they have at or under 500, it's going to be difficult to find them what they're looking for.
We got some important must-haves, so I don't know if 500 is going to be enough.
We also need money to enjoy living here.
Yeah.
So we can't be that high up. I think 500 is a really good, solid,
It's a good starting point.
or we can compromise
Yeah, by
On
going,
things like-
by going a little bit higher.
more on things on like your pool table space may need to be a little bit more refined so we can stay under 500,000.
This is my dream home as well.
I guess.
Jody starts the search with this perfectly priced beauty.
Welcome.
Here we are.
Wow, this looks great.
This lovely home has 3 bedrooms,
Okay.
2 bathrooms. It has water view, and it has the pool.
Wait, pause real quick. You said a pool. I thought you were
Yes.
going to say pool table. You got that in there too?
Well, you do have an area. There's a loft.
Yes, okay.
So-
All right.
And it is priced at $480.
480, that makes you very happy.
Wow. Very nice. Nice and light, nice and bright. Oh.
Very pretty.
I need to see this beautiful view. Look at
Oh,
this.
here we go.
Of course, that's what we came here for. Waterfront.
The neighbors are not so close, so you get privacy. There's nobody in the back.
My own private pool, so that's a plus. Little waterfront right here. This is cute, but it's not necessarily what I was looking for. Maybe a little bit bigger waterfront behind our property, a little bit bigger body of
Okay.
water.
Beautiful open kitchen.
Very nice.
It was updated 3 years ago. You can entertain on this side, just like you can entertain in front of the kitchen.
And still be connected
Yes,
to
and you're
everything.
still connected.
So the primary bedroom is always on the first floor,
Not always, but it's a plus.
This is pretty cool.
and your kids upstairs?
Once they get older, you're gonna like you being downstairs and them upstairs.
Definitely not. Great for keeping an eye on the kiddos, especially Kaylani and how much she moves around right now. The shower could use some love too,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a nice lot of space in there.
A small upgrade on the cabinets over here.
Yeah, just something small.
But not major fixes.
Not
like...
something you have to do right away.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
right.
Now this right here, this is considered to be the loft?
Yes.
Yes. This is what I'm giving for my pool table.
It fits.
Look at this. You know my pool table is pretty large. You want these walls all scraped up? Is that that's what you're asking for? You're gonna blame me? My pool table in this house, do not have a clue where I'm gonna put it at. That is my biggest concern. This might be where I can put my pool table.
No, this is a bedroom.
And this is how many bedrooms here again?
3.
All right.
Babe. Still ain't big enough for my pool table.
Oh my gosh.
I had to remind you, that's not gonna work.
The 3rd bedroom.
Okay, this one's smaller, which to me screams the nursery.
3 bedrooms, the loft.
Loft.
Open concept. So what are your thoughts after all?
I like that we're at the $480 price point.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me happy. I think we get some good space. What do you think?
We were saying that price mark's at $500K. $480, this covers a lot of things we asked for. Wish we could have a little bigger body of water back there, but I definitely like the pool. The pool's very nice.
You got your privacy that you wanted.
Yes, that is true, so that's a plus. Definitely would like a better place for my pool table.
You can be a little bit more flexible with the pool table.
Could use another bedroom. When my mom comes, when our friends come from Jersey, we need space. $480 is not gonna be enough for what we're looking for. We're gonna have to jack that price up. We came to spend, so let's spend.
We came to live.
This is the house.
Wow. See, this looks expensive.
Seriously? That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth?
Yes.
Are you sure this is the right address?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Beautiful house, right?
Holy moly.
Wow.
Seriously.
And the view is amazing.
You're not kidding about that.
This gives me Atlantic City vibe. This is beautiful.
For sure, that's why I brought you here.
It does look really, really nice. What's the listing?
It's listed at $680.
$680?
Yes.
I immediately knew my wife was not gonna like that. But the ocean views will overcome that for me.
I'm trying to be open-minded.
Yes, please,
but
please.
For that price, do we get some of this beach over here, or?
You actually get a dock for you to put your boat.
Oh, a boat.
Yes, so you get a little bit of that beach area. The reason why I brought you here is because I got an insider that is telling me that the seller needs to sell tomorrow. So he's looking for somebody aggressively to make a good offer for this property. Okay.
That would be a pretty aggressive offering,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a good space.
This place is huge. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Very open.
Oh my.
I think Steven's pool table actually won't bother me.
Yeah, we could put it literally anywhere in here. Pool
It should
table
probably
definitely
go
fits.
over there.
Hey, let's make our tour first before you start giving me ultimatums already.
But
We
it's
just
like
got.
way.
You'll get your side of the house.
All right, all right.
The kitchen is open. Really nice granite.
The cabinets are dark. White cabinets with this would pop.
I do love how it's just very grand
Yes.
and open to the other side.
Perfect for entertaining.
Wow. This is beautiful.
This is a nice pool.
Nice and deep on this end.
Nice and loud.
It's loud outside, but inside you can't hear anything.
Look at the balcony.
Oh, wow.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
is a vibe up there.
I'm excited to see that.
Oh, really? We're getting her.
See?
We're warming up.
Let's go see the bedroom. That's in the first floor, and then
Okay.
we'll head upstairs. Bedroom on the main floor, right off the kitchen.
It's not bad.
It's a little small.
A little small.
You could always use it as a guest room. It has a full bathroom as well.
That would be better for your mom, too, if she was right on the first floor.
True, less stairs. Absolutely.
See, I'm telling you, that's more than enough space for your pool table.
Just glad you're concerned about my pool table now. That's all I wanted.
The main bedroom,
Wow, this is big. And I get to be on the same floor as the girls.
and you get a balcony.
Beautiful. Are
Very
you kidding me?
I like this.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is very nice.
Just watch the
For
cars
sure.
drive by. There's nothing wrong with that.
Come out and listen to the cars.
Come out and listen to the cars, or come out and look at my boat that's gonna be right over there. Decent size.
Oh, but look at the shower.
Yeah, that shower is.
The shower's huge.
Hello.
This is my own spa.
There's a lot of room in
I
here.
love this.
This is cute.
This house
Yeah.
brings a lot of space with it, so this is really good.
There's another bedroom across, but I want to show you the back balcony.
Oh, this is cool.
This right here is just another icing on the cake for this house. Are you serious?
This
Look
is
at
the
this.
vibe.
There's a lot of positives out here. Every one of your concerns is being exit right off, so there's nowhere you can say no to this house.
Minus the price.
I already know the big thing for us is gonna be the price. The price is very, very high.
I would have never brought you guys out here if I didn't know that you guys had a chance. It's an opportunity, to be in front of the beach, to have a boat dock, to have that area be yours under $1 million. It's, you don't see that, it's rare.
I think it's a little Too big? How desperate are they? Do you think they'll be willing to come 100,000 under?
Yes, that's why I brought you guys.
But even with that, I think it would be nice to see something a little bit more in the price.
All my dreams just go.
It's out off the list, but
Okay.
they don't want to crush his dreams, but somebody has to be there to give a little bit of reality in there. Yeah. I'll be the bad guy again.
Nice driveway. Look at this.
I like the garden. She's trying to woo me.
Looks like $580,000 worth to me.
Let's see the house first.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Beautiful, right?
This house
This
is
is
nice.
gorgeous.
Wow. Holy moly. Look at this.
The view is amazing.
This is beautiful.
That's a
Wow.
nice pool.
Look at the water view, babe. Woo. Wow. Now this is a waterfront view. The only thing that I don't like is that the distance between this house and the houses surrounding the body of water are a little close for my liking. It isn't as private as I would like.
You have the open floor plan, nice kitchen, updated, granite, white cabinets. You also have the area for small table.
Nice table in here. I wish there was more cabinets, but
Correct. These cabinets are kind of small, to be honest.
it's a pretty good size
Pretty good size for what?
for your pool table, no?
Yeah, that's
Does
not
it
gonna
fit?
happen. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. It's not gonna happen. My pool table will take up this whole room. I know exactly where my pool table can go, though.
Go ahead,
Let me
show
show
us.
you. This is what I'm talking about.
Isn't this technically a dining space?
Yes.
We got the little nook over there. That's perfectly fine. All about compromise, right?
We can think on that one a
This
little
way
bit.
you have the main bedroom
Okay.
And the main bedroom is once again on
and the first floor,
first
yes.
floor. Maybe when the kids get older, I'll like that, but with them being so small, I'm not really a big fan of that.
I can get used to this.
It looks
sure.
expensive to me, is what it looks like.
In order to convince Priscilla to spend more money than she wants to, I'm just gonna have to have her rethink and reevaluate what we came down here for.
Okay.
Double vanities,
Oh, okay.
separate, so you'll have each your own space.
Yeah, you stay over there.
What if I want that one?
No, the bigger one's fine.
The pool table goes out there then. Deal. Sold.
Steven is a dreamer. He's always a dreamer. That's something I love about him. But sometimes he needs just a little bit of reeling back in. Oh, see, this is cool.
This is nice. This is nice.
Okay, so this is
It's a guest bedroom that has a full bathroom.
Nice.
its own bathroom.
Definitely need some upgrades.
Vanity. Could use some love.
And I guess that's a window.
I think that's a window. It's a big house.
It's definitely a big house. Definitely what we need. We're a growing family. This is gonna.
It gives you the space to grow, for sure.
Absolutely. That's what we're
I'll
looking
give you
for.
that for sure.
Yes. There's no denying that.
So what are your thoughts overall?
Ooh. I'm very happy with the space of the house. I love the pool. I love the waterfront view. That is beautiful.
It's not as private as you would like.
Yeah.
The kitchen cabinets are
That's another thing.
a thing, and we're already at 580,000.
Yes.
So that's a little bit of a project.
You guys have some thinking to do.
Yes.
I think we need to get it right, or we're gonna be in a pretty big hole. All right, so I'm the bad guy, I know. It's a short weekend and the baby's coming, so we need to make a decision. What did you think about the house in Kissimmee with the water view? That one was under our price range. It was at $480.
Pool was nice, but the water view was nothing spectacular or nothing that, I would like sold on. That's definitely not perfect.
I'm very happy with the price on that one, right where we need to be. I feel like we'd be really comfortable if we chose that one. All right, what about the house by Cocoa Beach? I think that was the best water view, where you owned your own beach and a dock, and now we need to buy boats.
The house is beautiful. Has multiple places where I can put my pool table. That was one of the main things that we were butting heads over. Now we have a place that we got to pay a little bit more money.
But it was right on a highway. You're giving me that price tag. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna come out, I see my beach, I hear the waves, not the trucks. All right, and what about the house in Waterford Lakes? What did you think about that water view?
That water view was very nice.
It still makes me nervous though. We're talking about 80,000 over than what we originally agreed. And I'm not 100% sure where you're gonna put your pool table, because then I have to give up the dining space. It needs some love.
What about the backyard? Does the backyard need love? You saw that waterfront, you saw that pool.
I think it was probably the least private out of the 3 water views.
Yeah.
So I think I know what we want.
Yes, I think we know what we want. It's beautiful.
This house was definitely the right pick. Being able to come to our new home with this beautiful, tranquil water view is just breathtaking, amazing.
Oh, man. I can get used to this.
You wanted your water view.
Absolutely. Price range was a bit higher, but once we got into this house and we saw the beautiful waterfront view, the pool, that looks like a resort, there was no way she would turn this place down. Yeah.
Yay!
Dami Cinco. Yeah, that's
Good
my
job.
girl.
Pool table did make its way to the spot that Steven wanted.
We all know I was gonna win that one.
Now it can beat you in your own space.
My name is Yanira. It's myself, my husband, my 3-year-old daughter, and my dog. Logan and I have been together almost 8 years. We pretty much have lived in Orlando all of our lives. The moment that we had a child, we knew for a fact that we will never leave Orlando. Logan can't see the house right away because he's at work, and that's where Jennifer comes in.
So I'm gonna be Logan.
She's gonna be Logan.
We've known each other since high school.
And she knows his taste so well. It had always been the dream for us to live on the water and have that serenity when you come home from work, opening that door and just seeing this beautiful view. Once we, had Sienna, we're just like, we want that. We want that for her. If you like a house, especially on the lakefront, because that's where the inventory is so low, you need to put an offer in immediately.
Paddling into the sunset. I know. Right up to your next home.
From your lips to God's ears.
We need to be out of the smaller spot with the kid and the husband and the parents and everybody and the dog and the birds and okay.
My ideal house.
Yeah.
I would love a renovation if possible.
Logan does not want a renovation. He is gonna say no, no,
okay,
no.
I understand that, but this is what Mama wants. So I would
So
love
I understand, but I don't care. I got you.
I do care.
When Yanira sees something, that's it. She goes in.
Bada bing, bada boom. That is it.
Everything else gets blacked out.
Yes. Are you saying I'm difficult? That will be difficult?
100%.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so.
It's gonna be exhausting. I know you guys want lake, right?
Lake is a must for both of us. And that's pretty much the only thing that me and Logan are in actual agreement is lakefront. 4 bedrooms, Spanish architectural style.
Pool, no pool.
I gotta tell you, pool is not a must for either one of us.
That's crazy talk.
I know that's crazy talk, especially for Florida.
So what does Logan want?
3-car garage and the size, bigger the better for him.
You guys have totally different styles.
He loves that contemporary, modern style.
Logan is placing a huge amount of faith in me to help make this decision. And then of course, the critical question, how much are we together spending?
His hard line is probably $2 million. I'm definitely willing to go a little bit above that.
That'll be a hard sell. Logan and I are on the same wavelength with finances.
Well, I understand that, but this is also my home.
Here's your stamp, denied.
And this is why you'll be so great representing him. Oh, look at this jerk. He just said, make sure Jennifer keeps you in check.
Boom. I think we are about here. It's cute. Hey, Monica.
Hi. What lake is this? I know we're in Winter Park.
Yes, this is Lake Killarney, Florida. Price is well within your budget, $1,495,000.
Oh, that's
Logan will be happy.
Logan would be very happy.
Logan will be very happy. Okay.
My God.
Now, is this serenity enough for you?
This is absolutely amazing. This is exactly what we're looking for, Monica. It is so gorgeous out here. And this is a huge plus, having a pool, because that's not something that was like a must-have.
This lake is really fun. Water ski, jet ski, nice big dock for your boat. Imagine out here, morning coffee, watching all the wildlife.
I'm gonna take a little video for Logan.
Logan, this is what we're looking for.
Well, let's take a look at the house.
This is a nice little living room. This is a huge plus for me, for my wine.
Now, how do you feel about the bright, open space?
Definitely what we're looking for in terms of the spectacular view.
This is a breakfast space and your dining space, so it's all in one.
The kitchen's great, but this is not Logan's style. Logan's gonna want modern, very clean aesthetic.
Which, I want a renovation. So this will be a great time to actually put my stamp on a house.
Renovations that he's not gonna be happy about?
Well, let's go to the bedrooms.
I think she just ignored the Logan input.
She's ignoring the Logan thing.
When Yanira is really excited, everybody better get out of the way. It's tough to take that down a notch.
This is the primary. This is wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, this is a great feature for mama. We have that to wake up to in the morning. I mean, it just can't get any better. Great space, and I love all the windows. Oh, there's a urinal.
Do you think Logan would like that?
I'm gonna go with no.
But we can just remodel it, make it our own.
Oh, are we gutting again?
Yes, we're doing a little renovation.
Renovations. There's a lot of renovation that's needed, which is one of the main reasons I think Logan would not choose this home.
All right, let's take a look at Sienna's room. 2-story view out to the lake is amazing.
Oh my gosh. This would be actually a safety concern for me.
Okay.
Because it goes directly outside and she's so young.
How do you feel about the different tone flooring?
Not something that I like, but that's such an easy change.
Yes. Yanira likes the idea of a project on this house. And Jennifer is a reminder of the things that Logan really finds important in this process because he can't be here.
I love it. I actually love the view. I mean, talk about an entrance.
There are some cons for what Logan's taste would be interior-wise.
Okay.
I think this may be a smidge too small for him. He likes an open floor plan.
Okay.
But I'm okay with it because I don't mind the renovations. When I see renovation potential, it completely excites me. It gives me the opportunity to live my little artistic self.
There is a time constraint though. So, you want to move out
I
and that will
know.
take some time. But maybe we can see another home, more Logan style.
Actually, I just got a call about another house that hit the market, a little bit more modern.
And look at this house, good Lord.
Oh, that's pretty, wow.
I never in a million years thought I would ever see 5-car garage.
Yes.
Logan approves.
I feel like this is the winner. With 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, with a gorgeous pool, and a stunning brand new dock. It's slightly over budget at $2,500,000. No repairs needed.
Why are we even seeing this?
Oh,
Logan's gonna lose his mind.
Just wait, come with me.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
That is beautiful.
This just gave me chills. Oh my God.
Premier Conway Lakefront here. This is your very own screened-in lanai. Shut them.
Oh boy.
Keep the bugs out. And let the breeze come in from the lake.
Look at this beautiful pool. This is such a plus.
We also have the private putting green over here.
It is a bonus that Logan will love this. Absolutely. Tell Logan.
What? Logan, it's this one.
This is Monica's doing.
Oh, come take a look at the dock. You have a beautiful boat slip here with a touchless cover and a little area for sitting and enjoying coffee in the morning.
This is exactly what we're looking for. This type of lifestyle, the yard, the pool, the lakefront.
All right, let's go take a look at the house.
It's definitely more Logan style, but look at these ceilings. I mean, it's a very open concept. It just seems very cold to me. The fireplace is really funky. This is definitely not something that I could get used to. Very modern, very contemporary. It doesn't scream Yanira, it screams Logan.
This is a top-of-the-line kitchen. You have a double dishwasher.
That is insane.
That is perfect for entertaining.
An induction oven here only turns on if you put a pot on it.
This is great. Wow, this is very fancy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is a working pantry, so you will have your appliances here. You have another refrigerator as well.
This could be a perfect bar area. Absolutely. And with the wine fridge here, black, which is Logan's favorite color.
Dining lakeside.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
Such a great view.
We're looking at that while we're eating. You can't get any better than this.
So they have their own gorgeous renovated full bathroom. It can also act as your pool bath or your lake bath.
You know, this is actually a little small for Sienna's room.
Do you think this would be a good bedroom for Jennifer?
No.
I like where you're going with that. There's so many great things about this property that I think Logan would love. The design is absolutely his style, the open concept, it's on the chain of lakes that he wants to be on. He definitely will like that.
The lakeside owner suite.
What, is that wallpaper?
That is.
Yeah, it's really busy.
Now imagine waking up to that though.
It's beautiful, but I'm still detracted by this very busy wall. This is a lot. Actually, I don't even know if there's enough furniture to even fill this up.
He likes the clean look. You don't have to fill it, you know.
The primary bathroom.
Holy marble.
Wow.
It's very modern, but I definitely think you could kind of warm it up.
Sienna's still 3. There's no tubs at all.
No, we don't have any bathtubs in this house. And we don't have anything left in the budget to put a tub. No. Okay.
We don't have a budget.
Okay, got it.
For this house.
You're already way over budget, Monica. I've always wanted to put my stamp to a home, my style, my design. And I'm not gonna be able to do any of that here. This is so nice. I have it set up as an office.
Every bedroom in this house has a beautiful lake view.
Oh, look at that. The lakefront, the lake, and the view is impeccable. But it is so contemporary. Not for me. Total Logan style. I wanted more Spanish architecture.
Right.
There's no renovation. There's no putting my stamp on it.
There's so many features in this home that absolutely scream Logan.
Right.
I mean, the design, upgrades, the garage, but the price is outside of the range.
I do have another house that is a little closer to our price point.
It's large, you know.
This excites me right here. Now we're talking.
Oh boy.
Now we're talking. This is so my style, Spanish architecture. I love the tile roof.
So this is Lake Hickory Nut with a gorgeous pool and a dock.
And the price range?
Just slightly above budget at $2,200,000.
Over budget again. I'm starting to think that where we were at $2 million is probably not gonna get us into the house that we both may want. Oh, wow.
What a brilliant view.
It's breathtaking.
Yanni, this has your name, like, on the design.
This has me all over it. Good job. I wanna go outside. This is so nice. Look at that outdoor kitchen. It's already set up. It has everything.
Adult play areas with a bar, a gorgeous hot tub.
That sound of the water is so relaxing.
It's relaxing. This is 40 minutes from Logan's office.
How beautiful.
Everything you see is fresh and new. It is a skiable lake.
It's a great seating area.
Yeah, nice little seating area.
You can actually come out here and have dinner at night. I like this living room. It's actually a really nice size, Monica.
Yes.
And I love that it has a fireplace, and I love the colors.
Well, I have a surprise for you. In this house, we have a home theater movie room.
Wow. This is so awesome.
So you can enjoy good movies for date night.
I'm so taking a photo for Logan.
Eating kitchen, which I like.
Along with having your casual dining and living room.
Wow, look at this. Mommy likey.
A glassed-in bourbon area.
Okay, take a picture of this, please.
Your guest bedroom and bathroom are over here. It's actually a really private area because you have this hallway.
This is really nice. It's actually quite large, and I love the architectural detail that it has there.
I do have another surprise for you. All right.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Lakeside gym.
Wow. You see the lake view from every single room in this house. You just can't beat it. It's like another living area up here. This is great.
So much you could do with this space.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be my space. This is like another outdoor living space.
Now, is this Serenity?
Are you kidding me?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, primary suite is huge.
Access to the patio with beautiful views of the lake.
Oh my God. Look at the size of this shower.
All of us can take a shower. Oh my God. See the rain shower with the multiple heads.
Yeah. This is spectacular.
What are the positives first?
Aesthetically, it's Yanira.
Finally.
I absolutely love the view. The lakefront is absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty.
I think Logan absolutely will have an issue with the distance. I mean, it's going to be 40 to 45 minutes to his office. Between the price and the distance, that might be a little hard to overcome. Looks like we have some work to do.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have some work to do with Logan. All right, it's decision day.
Why don't we call Logan?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, Logan. So Logan, did you get the photos and the videos that I sent you?
I did.
With Orlando lake houses disappearing off the market fast, Yanira and Jennifer need to convince Logan to decide on a forever home sight unseen before someone else snatches it.
Let's talk about the 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath on Lake Killarney.
I think it was too small. It's a 2,700 square foot one. It's in Winter Park though, which is not our ideal location. Way below our budget, which is what I kind of liked about it. I also like the fact that I could put my stamp to it because it does need some renovation. Then there's the modern contemporary one, which is so your style.
The garage was absolutely up your alley. 5-car garage.
It was nice.
Did have a really nice backyard too.
And the lake view was unbelievable. When you walked in the front door, it was stunning. You saw everything. You had a little bit of beach. It had the dock.
It's a much larger lake than the other one.
It is.
Much larger with a larger price tag.
A lot of money.
The next house was a 5-bedroom, 4-bath style.
It was totally my style. It absolutely gorgeous.
Mediterranean.
It was Spanish architecture.
So many creature features that you would love though. It had a workout room, a wine cellar,
Yeah.
the entertainment room upstairs with 3 TVs, definitely an entertainment
Movie
house.
theater.
Oh, wow.
And the best part is, it is a pretty lake, really lovely. It really was. You saw how gorgeous the kitchen was and how it was a huge open floor plan, which is exactly what you're looking for. Problem is the location. It's in Winter Garden, and it's
Long ways from work.
I know, it is pretty far for you. And now it's time to decide because we have to let Monica know as soon as possible. I don't want to lose out on another house, Logan.
Do you know which one is best for our family?
I think I do. Run! Hey, Sienna.
Yeah.
Do you love the lake?
Yeah.
Sienna walked into the house, and the first thing out of her mouth was, Mommy, it's so pretty. Lake life is exactly what we were hoping it would be and more. Obviously, the house was significantly over what we wanted to spend. But then when I told him, I was like, I saw our daughter walking down that staircase, Logan. And he's like, okay, let me make a call.
Oh my goodness, man, it is so hot out there.
I'm an executive vice president of a healthcare company.
And I'm a newly certified personal trainer. We live in Nashville, Tennessee with our beautiful 4-year-old daughter, Dakota. And we also have a 13-year-old Yorkshire Terrier, Braxton. I think we got at least some salads and stuff. Just find me a bowl. We are complete opposites. Terrence likes to really play it safe. I would be the more adventurous. You know, I'm the person that, although I don't know how to swim, I'm like, let's get on the jet skis. And I've actually done it before. Like, I'm just that type of person. Like,
Yeah, and we flipped over in the ocean and almost drowned.
Yes, we did. But listen, it was worth it. Like, we made memories.
Yeah, I can't wait to be the guy with palm trees in his backyard. We've moved 5 times with our jobs in the last 12 years.
We said, well, once Dakota gets 5, we really want to land somewhere and just kind of get established and settled for her. We're here in Orlando now that you've received your promotion.
But we're on a very short window, 30 days total to get fully relocated, and that started 2 weeks ago. So here we are to find our new residence and our permanent home, and we're excited.
I've been thinking about money, and we are well within our means if we go the full 500. You're gonna have to get comfortable with being a little less conservative with our finances. There's no way around it.
I don't think I'm conservative. I think I'm frugal. We like to travel. There's stuff for Dakota we always want to do.
But at 400, we're gonna have to do some DIYs.
I'm in favor of doing work to spend less on the home.
I have never really considered you to be the DIY handy type of person by any means.
You gotta start somewhere.
Well, not with the home. I want a turnkey.
I like the traditional style. Traditional homes scream family.
I'm not really in favor of the traditional because it's boring. I really prefer, since we're going to be living in Florida, a Mediterranean-style home. To me, success was just always defined as, you know, a big 2-story home. You know, when you're little and you're riding by, you're like, oh, look at the big house, you know? And I always, you know, deemed the big houses as the ones that were at least 2 stories.
I prefer a single-level home because of the simplicity of it. I don't like going up and down the stairs every 5 minutes because I forgot something. Why don't we talk about what we can agree on? We only have a week here.
Okay. An updated kitchen. I want the glitz because it's just something that I didn't have growing up, something that is sleek and modern.
And as long as the outside is traditional, he's fine with a modern inside as well.
Black, white, grays.
Absolutely no carpet.
No popcorn ceiling.
But we really want vaulted ceilings.
We're gonna get the garage and make that the appropriate space for your fitness area.
I'm going to actually expand my training space and kind of convert this into my at-home gym. Well, see, now we're getting somewhere. So now, can we agree on the pool?
I think you wanting the pool is the adventurous side of you.
Yeah. Well, I guess it kind of sounds crazy. Like, I do want the pool and I don't swim, but I do think this is something that we can all do and learn together as a family.
Pools are just expensive and time-consuming. I'd rather have more yard space for Dakota and Braxton.
2 words, open mind.
So Terrence and Markeisha are off to their first house that gives Markeisha her 2nd floor at a price that Terrence will be comfortable with.
Ryan.
Hey, welcome, guys.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, good. How's it going?
Doing well. How's the drive?
Oh, it was
Not bad.
wonderful.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marquisha.
Hey.
Good to see you. You're looking for a single story, but I think there's a lot of potential.
I'm liking the 2-story, I'll be honest, but I was expecting a little more Mediterranean.
I do love the price.
There's very low inventory. That's why we're looking at East Orlando. There's a little bit less competition. I think that Marquisha's gonna see the inside, that it does have the upgrades, the kitchen, and Terrence, of course, is gonna like the price of $400,000.
I'm not seeing popcorn ceilings popping out at me, so that's one good sign.
What do you think about the flooring?
Oh, goodness.
Concrete.
You know
I was so busy looking up. So
I like this flooring.
It reminds me of a loft that we once lived in. So
Right,
it kind of
that's
gives you
right.
that loft feel.
Right.
So it's
It
kind
does.
of modern,
It does.
still updated, very different.
I like the gray. I like the white.
This is something that you're gonna like.
Oh, you know what
that
I
is
like?
nice.
You know what I like?
That's really nice. So does this actually emit?
It certainly does.
Okay, we've got the vaulted ceilings. However, I do feel as if we really knock down this wall, it could really give it the true open concept feeling.
I like the wall. I know we got some touch-ups to do, but TV outlets are already there. I can see the 80-inch.
Okay.
It's clear as day. I think we keep the wall.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, wait a minute. Do you see
I
this
love it.
light? Oh, my goodness. And then look over here. Oh, my gosh. It's just so modern.
Yeah, I do like the modern look. If it was all one story, probably a better feel. But I'm not gonna start complaining just yet.
Now, this really looks like updated.
Oh, yeah.
So now, Ryan, what are these lights, though? Like, I'm seeing, what is this that I'm seeing?
So
Like,
there are a few different lights here.
What?
If you can
This
see
house
it.
has
It's
all types, like,
it's remote. Look at this.
Oh,
What's your
my
favorite
goodness.
color?
Listen, this is
Yellow.
I like it.
awesome.
Blue. Yeah.
The countertops, the subway tile works for me.
Right. There's nothing you have to do in here, like at all. Nice size lot, 5,000 square feet to be exact.
Doesn't have the pool that I wanted, though.
That HOA, it's $51 a month. It does come with the community pool, as well as tennis courts.
So we have a pool.
Yes.
We have a pool.
But it's not
Deal
here, though.
done, no pool.
We'll have to add on a screen lanai. It looks like we'll probably need a fence, too.
I mean, I'm a do-it-yourself type of guy.
More
I have
like
faith in you.
breaker, but whatever, I guess. Gym, open circuit type space. I can see my screen here,
Right.
so that way I can connect with my virtual clients. Weight bench, squat rack. It's a functional space.
I'm not a fan of stairs.
I just feel like it's good cardio. It gives your heart a good pump.
Barn doors, nice. Space for guests / office.
They did a great job updating this room and the upstairs as well.
I like that. This may be a perfect space for Dakota.
I can see it.
I
She
can
like
see
it.
dollhouse, dresser.
Super happy there's no carpet.
Yes. Oh, do you?
This is nice.
Oh, my goodness.
This is so nice.
Beautiful tile. Like, I absolutely love it. Oh.
Oh.
Did we just walk into like a time machine or
This is the same house?
Right.
There's no way this is the same freaking house. Like, I see popcorn popping out at me.
Right.
No updates, no
Color
fixtures.
scheme is way different.
Like basic
Carpet.
white receptacles, no white baseboards.
We went back in time.
We did.
We
This is what we did here.
Wow.
I don't have an answer for that. I've got us pinned for about a 15 grand update to the primary bedroom and primary bathroom.
Oh gosh, Ryan, this is getting worse and worse. Look at this.
Longer project than I probably would have wanted.
Absolutely. Definitely some more light fixtures. This is a lot of work, Terrence.
$400,000. I'm not disappointed.
I would like for you to also be open-minded to seeing some things that may be at a higher price point, but, you know, already come with all of the things that we're trying to, you know, update and renovate. I want to see something more.
So Ryan finds the move-in ready Marquisha's looking for, but Terrence isn't sold.
I like this. It's basically turnkey at this point.
But I don't love it enough to pay more.
You are 5 minutes away from the water parks and theme parks.
Okay.
Wow.
And then over here's Windermere. That's where Tiger Woods lives. There's, Bay Hill.
Why didn't we just move next to Tiger?
I mean,
Why didn't you show us the house next to
okay,
Tiger?
Ryan, you've been holding out.
You're right.
But Ryan thinks it's worth looking on the west side, since he found a rare listing that could satisfy them both, if Terrence can be a little flexible on price.
480s, it's above what we were considering.
So this home is a 4.3. It's just over 1,600 square feet, single story, has a pool.
You get what you pay for, and I think that it's going to be well justified. I can't wait to see it. Florida, Mediterranean, I'm seeing traditional. Tell me what's going on here.
I see one level, which I like.
Well, you would think Mediterranean, but
Right.
majority of homes here in Florida are traditional.
Okay. And I'm not really seeing a lot to be left for a curb appeal either.
Well, let's take a look inside and see if that changes your mind at all.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Like this is a little more modern.
I do like the open space.
Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
One of the biggest challenges, clearly, in this market is inventory. We are looking for homes, but not finding a lot of homes that fit within what our criteria is. So this home being under 500, a single story, which is what Terrence is looking for. Marquisha has that pool and the garage and all the amenities. It's move-in ready.
Oh, nice. I can see my floor to ceiling mirror. I can see my squat rack over here. I think this would be perfect.
I love the fact that there's no carpet. I'm liking the brightness of it. I really like the ceilings.
I'm also noticing the lighting here. It's a little more glam. I really like that.
How do you feel about the backsplash there?
Nice backsplash. I like it. I like it. I really like the colors. I'm a neutral guy, and this works for me.
I'm definitely loving the stainless appliances as well. Oh, yes, this is my pool. I love it.
I don't get why you want this pool. You can't swim, Marquisha.
It doesn't matter. I can learn how to swim, and I can also teach you. I'm loving the palms. I'm loving the backdrop. Like, look at the trees.
It is nice. Well, you know, I'm not crazy about pools. You got to do the maintenance. You're sacrificing the yard space. I mean, it's a lot to give up. I know she loves the pool, but I don't love it enough to pay more. I look at things from a big picture standpoint. I'm not gonna waste money just because of the bling bling. Now, the bedrooms are pretty close together.
Okay.
And this is a shared
And
bathroom.
they share a bathroom, that's right.
Okay.
Not very large.
So this could be Dakota's room?
Doesn't seem like a lot of space to work with. Guest/office. There's not a lot of space here.
Yeah, I don't think it could be something that can be combined ultimately.
For the primary bedroom,
Okay.
your little oasis kind of away from everything else in the house.
Okay.
Here we are here.
I like. Nice, open.
Still high ceilings. I like that.
Now,
This is nice.
I like this.
The high ceilings continued into the bathroom.
Updated shower here.
Now, again, texture, black backsplash. I'm really liking that. My ultimate dream is to have something two-story, but I think I would be willing to bend a bit with, you know, such a nice pool space.
I can go without the pool. I do like that it's a single level.
It's basically turnkey at this point.
Yeah, it's not Mediterranean. It
It's
is
not
traditional.
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds.
Except for price.
With the clock ticking, Ryan finds what could be a compromise. Low price for him, pool for her. But there's always a catch.
It almost looks as if it's incomplete.
We'd have to definitely make some investments.
Did I tell you about the the showing I had with the alligators in the front yard?
No.
Yeah, it's common. It's happened a few times here.
So did you show the home?
Yeah.
With the
It's
alligators?
just laying in the yard.
Oh, heck no. I would have been like, yeah.
But they're all over the place.
While gators are common in Florida, affordable houses Marquisha and Terrence can agree on are not. But Ryan's found a place back in East Orlando that could work.
You're a little bit further from downtown, a little bit further from the theme parks, but you're getting more value for your dollar here. It's a 4-bedroom, has a pool.
I do love a home with a pool, but I'm a bit skeptical because the price is pretty low.
We're on a timeline. We're gonna have to make some concessions to make this work.
I am not seeing my 2 stories or anything that screams Mediterranean at all. I'm not loving the landscaping either.
A little grass here, a little paint there, cut down a few bushes. We'll make it work.
I'm seeing popcorn, and it takes away from the vaulted ceilings.
You got over 1,500 square feet. You got about $2 per square foot to get this cleared up, okay?
I like the floors, I like the color.
It is an open concept.
There's a lot we can do with this. I mean, there's room for a television, there's room for our furniture.
Now, light fixtures, they look very generic. We would have to do some updating here. Well, it's not really giving Oasis at first glance.
I want you guys to think value here for the price. Okay, so consider that.
I can see a space over here potentially for Braxton and Dakota to play, and it's all concrete.
What if you put turf? Would that give it a little bit more appeal?
I could see the potential in that.
I know the pool makes sense for you. It's just such a sacrifice everywhere.
Well, I think we can compromise and actually have some options for some turf grass that would look nice.
Stone countertops, granite countertops, the nice backsplash as well. Plenty of storage.
Updated.
They did a good job with the updates.
Yeah. However, it is narrow. I was looking to see a little bit more.
I've got the primary over here.
We still got a little popcorn action going on, but I can definitely appreciate the vaulted ceilings.
Interesting design.
I'm not really understanding the flow of the counters with the backsplash here. This doesn't go. It's just not matching to me. It almost looks as if it's incomplete.
Let's take into account what we may add here.
Okay.
But also the price.
Okay.
I mean, I can live with the DIY. I can fix it.
Yeah, I'm not sold. All right, so we've got a garage.
The floors are ready to go for your gym.
I think so.
Throw the equipment in here. The walls are already painted.
Yeah.
I've got 3 bedrooms with a shared bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I do love the size of the room for Dakota. It's functional for her. I like that. Second guest bedroom?
This is the second, yeah.
Okay, so a little smaller.
But they're only gonna be sleeping in the room.
Good point.
Because they're gonna be out there
in the pool.
There you go. This one, the color scheme flows a bit better. I like the countertops, but I'm not really a fan of the cabinets.
Throw some paint on there. I'm
really
okay
feel
with
like-
the do-it-yourself.
Well, I'm not.
We do have a 4-bedroom, which is more than what we were looking for.
Yeah, this would be a perfect office space, actually. It's making a lot of sense to me because I love the price.
With the square footage, the extra bedrooms were more than what we were considering in the first place.
There are a lot of expenses that are going to have to go into this home in order to make it our personal own.
Yeah.
I am all for spending less money and getting the most value for our dollar, but this home seems like it's going to be a lot of work.
I think we can make it work with a little elbow grease.
We're gonna have to compromise.
I get it. I get it. I just don't want to be the one who's making all the compromises.
We got to get to the airport. It's tough. I mean, we're in crunch time, and we've still not made a decision.
Terrence and Markeisha have spent a week battling the Orlando market and each other. Now it's time to decide.
Let's talk about the one for $400,000. I'm really comfortable with that price.
I really did like the updates in there and the finished cement floors in that home because that was just something that you don't find every day.
The kitchen was great. It was already remodeled and finished. It had the large backyard area for Dakota and Braxton to play in. And at HOA, you pay $50 and you get a pool.
But I'm really not sure if I'm willing to compromise my pool.
I don't like stairs. You get the multi-level in that one if we were gonna go that route. And we'd have to put more money into updating that primary.
The 480 home is turnkey.
But it's expensive. It's over what we were thinking about.
It has a newly updated kitchen. The pool is amazing.
I didn't like our backyard area for Braxton and Dakota to play, but it is a single story. It's traditional, so I did like it when we were looking at it.
Right. And
didn't mind a little bit of glitz and glam. So, see, you get what you pay for. Spend a little more, we get everything we need, turnkey.
But why can't we think about the $395 also had a pool?
But I wasn't in love with that pool, Terrence. And not only that, you said it yourself, it didn't have the space for Braxton or Dakota.
Actually had 4 bedrooms, which is great for us.
It had a newly updated kitchen, but it was narrow. And then on top of that, it had popcorn ceilings.
And that primary bathroom, oh my goodness, it's like 3 different shades of everything in there.
Exactly.
Are you gonna try to make me exercise?
We purchased the 2-story with the concrete floors. I think it was a collective compromise, honestly. I didn't get the pool, you didn't get the single level, but at the end of the day, it's just our dream home. So, Dad, do you want to try it out for me?
The house was originally listed at $400. Lucky for us, we ended up purchasing at $400.
All right. We have been here all of 5 days, and we are making it work. It is functional chaos at this point. And my garage is not clear, even though that was top priority.
It's on the way.
We can have a pool right there to cool us off.
It will definitely help us cool off. High five on that one, girl. I really feel that the community pool will be just as sufficient as having one in our own backyard.
And we wanted to make sure we had room for Dakota and Braxton to play.
She loves having her own room and all of the space.
So how has it been staying here with your mom?
It's been good. We've been able to spend some time together. You know, when I come in, we stay up late and chit-chat
Watch
and
movies
catch up.
and
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm a software quality engineering manager for a defense company. My primary residence is Dallas, Texas, which I love. That's where my job is. That's where I'll be. But I'm looking for that perfect vacation home closer to my family. My mom in particular, she's getting older now, and I want to be able to come back and visit her more, being able to bounce back between the 2 states. I'm only here for a week, and I appreciate you being here helping me through this process.
You know I'm here to help.
April is my cousin, but she's like my sister.
I'm gonna loosen her up.
Yeah, I'm more of the in the box, you know, every I dotted, every T crossed, and April brings that other side of me. Oh, Mom, Africa is here.
It's about time.
Hi, Africa.
I brought one.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Jay.
Having my agent with me, which is my baby sister, it's great. And I know she's gonna do great things for me. One of the main things that I really want is something close to Mom.
It's gonna be great to have you near me.
And then another thing, you know, I'm really looking for a water view, something that I can use to just, you know, relax me. Yeah, from a long day of work. Now, if I can get water access, that is even better because my boyfriend has a boat and I want to make sure we stay under my price range.
Water views and access does come with a higher price point, so we have to make sure that we're being realistic.
I've always been a saver. That was something my grandmother instilled in me. I was approved for $450,000, but I want to stay around $400,000. I still have my primary home in Dallas. You know, I still have to pay for that home.
But if it's something that's going to be a little bit nicer, I think that's something she should consider.
I'm looking for an older home that has character. You know, I love hardwood floors, but I do like carpet in the bedroom. Also, I may be the only person in the world who don't like granite, but I do not like granite countertops.
They look so nice when you shine them up, and
I don't like the color. I don't like the shine, so I really don't want granite in the kitchen.
Wow.
And then,
see, I'm looking at low maintenance, and by her not actually living here, and who's gonna keep up with it, who's gonna manage that. I wanna try to steer her a little bit towards things that are not gonna have as much renovations because she's not going to be here to manage those.
Also, I'm looking for 3 bedrooms. I want a guest room, but I also need a room to make an office because I do work from home. I may really need to have my monitors here.
Work. I was gonna say a vacation home doesn't involve working. You got your work cut out for you.
She does. It looks like a very nice neighborhood.
This is one of the houses that's on the water, so that's gonna be good. It's an older home, so it has some character.
Yeah, and I know you do like your, I'll call it retro or more mature homes.
But $450 is above my price range, and I still have another home that I have to pay for in Dallas.
You work every day. I just feel like you should get what you want. If you like it, then you get it. Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, man.
This is nice.
What do you think? How did I do?
I like the color of the house, and I like the brick on the front. And the railings, guys, that remind me of grandmother's house.
It does. Look at it.
Yes.
I love this.
Yes, it's a lovely.
This is really large.
Look at
nice.
the view.
I do like the hardwood flooring.
This property sits on the canal. The canal leads out to a 360-acre lake, which you have access to.
Okay.
Look at you, Africa, growing up.
Because I'm the baby, a lot of the times they treat me like I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm super pressured because my sister and I are 18 years apart, and I want to make sure that everything's perfect so I don't have to hear it at the family reunion. The biggest drawback knowing my sister is the price, but it's around the corner from our mom, so I think she might be able to stretch a little bit. So that's your dining room. You have the big drum set over there.
Does the drum set come with the home?
The drum set, unfortunately, does not come with the home.
But the kitchen is really nice.
Yeah, I love this kitchen.
I do like the Formica because it's easier to clean. You have stainless steel appliances, and they do all convey.
I really like the color of the cabinets. This is a nice space for an office. Now, I don't like the different colors.
I love the accent
Paint
walls.
is always an easy fix.
I definitely will have to paint this room because I don't like the two colors.
Be a great musician.
I know. Here's like music, keyboards, and drums.
But would you want hardwood floors in the office?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, man.
Oh,
One of the things I do not like is granite. There's granite countertops. But I do like the two sinks, and I love the color of these cabinets.
The guest bedroom.
This is a nice size. So this is the primary. Oh, can you imagine waking up every morning and that's your view?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love this view.
But you know I like carpet in the bedrooms.
Yeah, I know, and unfortunately it does not come with carpet, but you can get a large area rug.
Yeah, you can.
But it just does not feel the same as carpet. The ensuite is pretty small. And then we have granite in here again, so I would have to change out the countertops again.
It's amazing working with family members, and then it's also hard because they think that you are a magician. And sometimes you can't make everything happen for the budget that they're looking for. So you're screened in.
Nice. It's screened in, which is really nice.
Which is a must. It's a nice size for everybody to have somewhere to fit comfortably out here.
Oh, this is so peaceful.
It's probably like a 5-minute ride from this house to the actual lake. They don't have a boathouse. You do have this little platform of wood, but a boathouse would typically run about $15,000 to construct.
Definitely pushing that price up.
But get what you want. Get what you want.
Well, I do like water access, so that is good. And it's relaxing as soon as you walk out here. I like the size of the house. I love the patio. And it has the water view and water access, so I really like that. But I do not like hardwood in the bedrooms. The bathroom has granite. As well as building the boat dock, this price is going up and up, so I'm a little concerned about that.
So you think you can find her something so she won't have to do as many upgrades or make any other repairs?
I can see what I can do.
Okay.
Work it out, Africa
work
Jade.
it out.
Work it out.
So Africa Jade finds a lower cost, more turnkey option. But there's a compromise.
It's a little farther out than what I was expecting. It's a little farther out than what I was expecting. You know, I wanted to stay a little bit closer to my mom.
Monique's in town for just a week to find a vacation home. She and cousin April are headed to a turnkey place a half hour from family.
It's 4:30.
Okay.
So I really want to see what this one looks like.
Well, as long as this has some character, because it's the character that I'm looking for. I remember seeing like a pond in the pictures, but I couldn't tell if it was just water view.
I don't think there's water access, but we'll be able to, you know, to assess it a little bit more when we get here. Hey, Africa Jade. Oh, I love this.
I like the outside. I like the different architecture on this house. And I love the brick and the pond.
Yes, you have a water view with this property. Unfortunately, you don't have lake access, but there are some community lakes where you can dock your boat.
This is nice.
Oh, wow.
So the floor plan is really open. So over here, you do have your dining room area. This reminds me of grandmother's house.
Yeah, because she had the mirror that went all the way across the wall.
She did. I remember that mirror, and she had the other mirrors
I just
that
feel
was
her
like
energy. Yeah, it's like her energy's here.
I see that there's carpet though,
but it's nice carpet.
It's nice carpet, but you just don't see carpet in a dining room.
So we can definitely check to see what's underneath the carpet. It should be probably less than about $500 for you to pull up the carpet. If there's hardwood or tile underneath, then you would be able to do that in certain rooms.
Okay.
Now you do have your formal living room area over here.
I do like this window.
It flows right over into your family space.
Does the piano come with the home?
I can check to see if the piano conveys. That's definitely something that we can negotiate.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't, but it's nice. I like it.
It is. I love these French doors.
I do too.
You do have a really spacious kitchen with a breakfast nook.
Oh, okay. I like the white cabinets.
I love white.
The countertops is really nice, and I like the hardwood floors.
This is a nice place to sit and have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, and you can even see the pond from here. So this is the primary. Now, I like the ceiling fan, and I do like the fact that there's carpet. This bathroom is a decent size. See, this is character.
Cute little
yeah.
So on this wing of the house, you have the 2 guest bedrooms and the bathroom. This is your guest bathroom.
Oh, this is a large bathroom.
I think this is where I would have to make this one my office.
So you would still have an office even though this is a vacation home?
I knew you was gonna ask that question. But yes, I still need an office because there are a couple of days I do work from home.
I love the way you always be so set in your ways. It's like she has her vision.
It's my house, April.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have to get what I want.
You're right.
So the other bedroom is a little bit larger, and it does have access to your screened-in patio.
Wow.
I like the doors.
The patio doors. I can't wait to go outside.
Let's take a look.
Oh, wow. This is a nice patio.
Can't you see our family just sitting out here having fun?
A good time, yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice area. Yeah, and it's very peaceful.
Very peaceful.
But it's not the real lake view that I'm looking for.
Well, just picture this as a lake view.
Yeah, but it's not a lake view. It's not. Driving the boat around and having to unload the boat, I mean, the lake access would be much better. I really do like to go out on the water, on the boat, because it provides the relaxation that I'm looking for. I like the feel of the house. It has the pond view, but it doesn't have the lake access that I wanted.
But you have to admit, that's a nice patio.
That's
and
a nice patio.
Size and the covered part.
I can see our family there a lot hanging out. But you know, one other thing is that it's above what I want to spend.
I love the newness of the home.
Yes.
I know it's a little bit further from your mom.
And it is farther from mom. Yeah.
But I mean, that's a good way to get her out of her element and bring her into another element.
But Monique's not convinced. So Africa Jade finds another house, closer to family. But
you would have to play around with it and move things around to make it work. It seemed like a mature neighborhood, close to mom, which is good.
List price is $392,000.
Okay, that's good.
It's a canal community, so a lot of these houses sit on the canal and they have access to a 360-acre lake.
So that's great. I like the color of the house. I love the brick on the front.
It's a lot of brick.
And I like the white.
Oh, wow, look at the view.
This view is nice.
Oh, man, I love that. That's like breathtaking when you come in.
It sits on the canal. It's a close proximity to our family. I know she wants that water access, that water view. For the price of the home, she's getting a lot of value.
I like the color of the wall because it actually matches the carpet. I don't like carpet. I wish there was hardwood here. I only like carpet in the bedrooms. Oh, wow. So the kitchen is definitely dated.
This kitchen is definitely old.
Probably gonna be a complete redo. I would love to see this wall come down or either open up this wall so I can have that view of the lake when you're in the kitchen. You would have to play around with it and move things around to make it work. What do you think the price of a kitchen would be?
A brand new kitchen, anywhere between 15 and 30, depending on what you're wanting. So if you want va-va-voom countertops, you know, it's gonna cost a va-va-voom price.
Renovations will have to be done on this kitchen.
Yeah,
There's no way I could keep this kitchen.
This right here is our den. This used to be a part of the garage. This kind of reminds me of grandmother's house when we used to come and sit in the TV room.
Yeah, it does remind me of Grandma's house.
Yes, and I can see me watching the football games on Sunday, or I can watch movies in here.
This is your hall bath. It's pretty updated.
Okay. This would be a nice size office for me, and the carpet looks to be in good shape. Why is there a blue ceiling fan in here? That doesn't make sense.
I like the ceiling fan.
You know, it could have been on sale.
The walls are tan, and it's a blue ceiling fan, but this room is a little bigger.
Our primary bedroom.
Oh, wow. I really love being able to wake up and see this view.
I would recommend doing a higher bed because if you elevate your bed to about here, when you wake up, you just see it straight from your...
That is true. Okay.
And you have your plank flooring throughout and then stand-up shower.
This bathroom is tiny.
Oh.
I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but I do like the shower.
This would be a nice place to have a 4th of July barbecue.
Oh, look at the patio.
And then my birthday's right around the corner. Oh,
and the
it's a nice patio.
is nice size. It's screened in, but it has this crack in the floor.
I don't believe it's a foundational issue because this is an add-on, but that's something that we can definitely
we could
do a little bit more research about.
Is there alligators in this water?
Of course. There's alligators in pretty much every body of water in Florida. There's not going to be an alligator that will climb over your seawall to get you here at this house, but yeah, there's going to be alligators. So directly under the bridge, you can see the lake right there.
Wow, so that's really good.
You can actually construct your own boathouse. It'll probably cost about $15,000 to construct.
Well, I definitely would need a boat dock. So I see my figure just adding up on this property. I mean,
get what you like, though, if you like it.
I like it,
I mean,
but
it has potential.
This big open space is nice. I really like the water view and having water access. I like the price of this house. The carpet looks decent, but I would prefer hardwood. The kitchen for sure.
Renovations will have to happen here.
This is gonna be a really tough choice for me because I love the view. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to take on the renovations that it has, so it's gonna be hard. It's been a long week.
I know, it has been a long, long week.
Before Monique heads home to Dallas, she has to choose between price and water access for a vacation home to spend more time with her family.
The house on the canal.
That property was $450,000.
And that's a lot of money, but it was close to you. It did have hardwood, lake view, and lake access.
They didn't have a boathouse, but they had a space for you to place your boat.
They did have a little boat dock, but you know, there was a couple of things about it I would have to change. And then the other house, I mean, that one was on the pond.
I love that house.
That one was listed at $430,000.
Yeah, so
but it was a newer home. home, too.
It was a newer home. It had brick on the outside, so it had some character. A nice kitchen, but it had carpet throughout. And then no lake access.
But you can just pretend it's a lake. In Orlando, you can get access to water very quickly.
And the other house that was on the lake, I really liked that one also.
That was a really good price for a house on the water. You
That's
can't
true.
really beat that.
That's true.
I love the water view.
Yeah, and it was close to the lake because
And
I
it was
remember
close
when we
to
looked down
you.
to,
One of the bedrooms I can make to an office. I was very surprised that it had an extra space, a little den space, but it did not have a boat dock. Also, the kitchen is gonna need to be renovated.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
that was
gonna
a
be a complete
complete
renovation,
renovation, yeah.
right?
I know which one I like.
Well, because
we
it's
still-
my house.
We still barely listening to what you say.
You
so,
bet.
Yeah,
It's almost like you could walk out there and walk on the water. I chose the ranch on the water. I love the water view and the water access. And not only did it have the character that I was looking for, it had an extra den, so that's extra space that I needed. It felt like home. The patio is where we're gonna have some dinners and just kind of hang out. The house was listed at $392, but when they did the inspection, there was a couple of things that needed to be fixed, so we ended up paying $362. I closed last week. My little sister, I learned a lot. I learned to listen to her and trust her. She knows her stuff, and she was able to get the perfect house for me. I had a great time with her and my cousin.
I actually love that wall.
But we're gonna knock it down so when you're in the kitchen, you can actually see the water view. I compromised on the kitchen. It had that much renovation that was needed, and so it's gonna be a complete redo. And then down the road, I'm gonna add a boat dock for the boat and make this hardwood.
I brought your suit for your presentation.
Oh, thank you.
We are part of the media team at our local church.
We do a lot of social media videography, but we also stylists on the side. So we style our pastors, we style other clients that come to us, pretty much word of mouth and social media now. So we're growing with that.
Okay, so I brought your brown one. What do you think about that one?
Oh, it's nice. So it stretches, right?
Yes. Even if you sweat, you know, from the nerves,
Yeah.
you won't see it. So you're good to go. We met in high school when we were 17. We went to college together. We started our careers together, and we grew up together. So he's my best friend.
I love Mariah so much. I love her spice that she brings in my life because I'm more mellow and chill, but she's always like excited about something. You know, I need that in my life. She's a part of me, so I just love her so much.
That's so sweet. Let's talk about this house situation.
What about it?
I'm ready to get out of the apartment. I have lived in apartments my entire life. That's all that I've known. And that's one of the reasons why owning a home, especially a new home, is so important to me. I know that you're big on investing. You want to do the duplex thing, but I want a new construction. I want my dream. Aren't you ready to start a family?
I am, but let's see this as a stepping stone. We can have somebody else helping us out to pay that mortgage down, and then we move over into the bigger house.
When I come home, I don't want to have to deal with the person that we're renting to.
Hey, hear me out. It's a small sacrifice for a big gain.
The style of home that I'm looking for is more of a contemporary and modern style home. I love everything new. I want to feel like a boss when I'm walking into my house every day.
I like the craftsman style home not because they're older, it's just they have a lot more character. I hate when you go into a neighborhood and all the houses are the exact same.
So we can find a home that is new and unique.
Hey, well, show me a house that's new and unique and at the budget that I want, and then we're good.
Well, that's where we have an issue. I think our budget should be $400,000 to $500,000.
So I'm thinking $300,000 to $400,000.
That's unrealistic. I want the modern kitchen. I want the walk-in closet that's huge and probably custom. I want a huge front porch with rocking chairs. I want the big backyard because I want a place for our kids to play.
My parents, we had a huge backyard, and every Saturday I was out there cutting grass, being a landscaper. and I'm not doing that.
What do you want?
We need to be close to the city. Have a date night. I know you like that.
I like what
or
you're
we
thinking.
can just drop the kids off 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away with no problem to the grandparents. And also we need that office space.
I think we need two. An office space for you, and we need an office space / content room for me. That's 4 bedrooms.
Well, if we can find that under budget, then I'm all game for that.
If we can find it and it fits, doesn't matter what the budget is. And I'm all game for that.
That's not how it works.
This is such a beautiful neighborhood.
But it's not close to my mom and dad, so it's still 30 minutes away, which is pretty far.
It has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, so it's perfect. I'm sure it's gonna be perfect for us.
Yeah, everything sounds good except the price. $430,000, that's way out of my budget.
It's only $30,000 more. I know you can push it.
You said only $30,000 more. You act like $30,000 is $30.
When you're talking in terms of houses, Kyle, you go by tens, you know? So $30,000 is only 3 more, like 3 tens.
That makes no sense. So
oh my goodness.
Is it the
Now
blue
this
one? Okay.
is what you call a house.
Oh, wow.
I love how modern it looks and the landscape, the lighting. I think this is perfect.
But do you not want a porch?
I want a porch, but come on, like this is the new construction I was talking about. Hey, Cassie.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm so excited to show you guys this one today. Let's go take a look inside. So this home was built in 2023.
This is beautiful.
Kyle went into this thinking that he really needs to have a fixer-upper or some kind of investment property. I went to middle school with Kyle. Kyle thinks he can fix everything, and he's not quite as handy as he thinks. I wanted to show them that new construction is actually available to them and that it is a possibility. Yeah, so we'll take a look at the first bedroom here.
This room seems a bit small.
But this is perfect for an office space.
Okay.
So here's the first bathroom, the guest bathroom.
I love the white tile in the shower.
Yeah.
I love how everything is new.
We also have the soft close cabinets.
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for the soft clothes. Come on, Cassie.
Here is our second guest bedroom.
This is nice.
So this is a bit bigger than the last bedroom.
And then we have its 2-car garage.
Okay.
Wow. I have never had a garage before. You know, like when people go to their house, they go in through the garage. Yeah. I've always wanted to do that, so this is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Here's your last guest bedroom. This one's great for a kid's room, so it's not in front of the house for your future children.
I could see it. This room is perfect for kids.
All right, so here's the kitchen.
I
Brand
can
new.
say, you know, I would prefer white countertops, but the gray is okay because it matches with the silver here, so I think it comes together. I can just picture myself looking over the island at you while you're watching TV or the kids are eating. So I feel like we're moving in the right direction, Kyle.
This house is a cookie cutter house. Yes, it has some things that I like about it, but it looks the same as my neighbor's house. I want the house to have a little bit more character. In this house, it's not unique at all.
This would be your living room. You can fit a sectional here.
I think this is perfect.
Yeah, you can see the huge TV being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the ideal space.
All right, so I'm excited to show you guys the primary bedroom.
This
oh my gosh, Kyle.
Huge. I think we can fit a king size in here.
So you agree that this is worth $430,000?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Kyle,
this is
do you
nice.
see this shower?
Whoa, wait. There's
a
tub
shower and a tub.
I've never seen anything like this before.
And we have our double vanities.
I love this, so we can have our own space.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now I can say I would want to make it custom, but we can do that.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Thousands.
Come on, Mariah.
It's worth it, Kyle. Look at how huge this yard is, Kyle.
I like it. Who doesn't like a big yard? But it's a lot to maintain.
But think about the parties. Like, we could put a jump house over there. We could even have my fire pit over here in the corner. There's like space for everything.
You can have everything you want in a big bill.
You know what I think? I think it's perfect. I love this place.
But the price point, you know, is still a bit out of my range. I think this house is really nice, but the cookie cutter aspect of it I'm not a fan of. And I'm looking for more of an investment, and I don't like that price point.
Cassie comes through on a duplex with the vintage character Kyle likes, but
I just feel like it looks so old. What neighborhood is this?
It's downtown creative district. They have brand new restaurants.
Okay.
They just finished with phase 1 of it, and they have 3 more phases that they're working on.
So tell me about this property.
It's a duplex.
So you know I don't want to share a wall with anyone, Kyle.
Well, actually, it's 2 separate houses on 1 lot. Be a great option, a great investment for us. It was built in 1932.
1932. Isn't that, like, really old? I just feel like it looks so old.
It's fully renovated.
Look at this chain link fence. I hate this.
Well, that could
This
be
is
moved.
terrible.
Hey guys.
Hey, Cassie.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
So I know you like a good porch.
Yeah. The porch is the only thing that I'm liking so far. But I can see us on this porch in some rocking chairs with some lemonade, put
I
up
agree.
some plants. I could make the porch work. Let's see the inside. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So it's 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and it is actually split between 2 homes. We have
Okay.
1,500 square feet between the 2.
Okay, because this definitely doesn't look like 1,500 square feet. It's
Yeah.
kind of tight.
Yeah.
I love it, though. I like the kitchen. I just love the floors. This is what I want to see when I come in the house.
Yeah.
The kitchen has white shaker cabinets with the soft close. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool. I could see myself taking pictures in this kitchen, so you get another point for that. I could put this all on my socials. I love this backsplash and that it's white because it makes it brighter. Just imagine me taking pictures in here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I look cute?
Yeah.
Right?
That's it.
I love it.
First bedroom will be right here. It has a walk-in closet.
Wow, this is tiny. This is a small bedroom. Where are we gonna put a bed?
Well, this could be an office space.
Good thing is the closet is a lot bigger.
Oh, this is huge. Wow.
It's enough space for your clothes.
Where are your clothes gonna go?
Well, it's another bedroom.
Okay.
Maybe.
This one's a little bigger, but I still feel like it's a little bit tight. This is such a nice bathroom, Kyle. I love this shower.
The closet in here is pretty small. It does have the AC unit in it.
Oh my gosh. This is terrible.
All right, so we'll take a look at the second bathroom here. It is much larger, but it is a little shorter.
Kyle, this door is smaller than you.
I'm taller. This is crazy. I can
How
see
can
over
you
the
fit
door.
in here?
Just gotta duck my head a little. Oh, wow.
This is much bigger than the one in the main bedroom.
Wow.
This is huge. I love this backyard.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So it really is 2 houses.
It's 2 full houses.
So I don't have to share a wall if we were to get a tenant in here.
I think
is
this
nice.
would be a great opportunity for us.
Yep.
But here is the second home. It's very similar to the first one. We just have a slightly different layout.
I love this kitchen.
Yeah, they did such a great job.
Yeah,
Again,
I
with the
think-
backsplash,
yeah.
it ties into the entire scheme of the
I think
house.
I kind of like this one better, how it's longer.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
it's a little small. Let's see the bathroom. I love the shower, that's really nice.
Yeah, again, they did such
And
a
the
great
shower
job.
head is really nice as well. Let me see this closet, because that's what I'm concerned about.
So it's a similar situation.
I don't think our clothes are gonna fit here, Kyle. I don't think this one's gonna work for us. I think Kyle is a little too hyper-focused on investment. It's okay if the room is a little small, we can get rid of some things. But I'm not willing to compromise on the closet size. We have a lot of clothes, and I don't know where we're gonna put them. So where is the washer and dryer in this unit?
So there isn't one. The only thing you could do is add one either on the back side here, and you'd have to build an addition on the other unit to be able to put that in. It would probably be around $10,000. It's quite an expense.
That's not a deal breaker. This is an investment, and obviously you're gonna have to put some money into it.
An investment that's gonna cost more than it's probably gonna make us.
No.
Okay,
With
let's...
the area that we're in the creative village, so the price of the property is gonna raise in value. So I think this is a great opportunity for us.
You have the lack of closet space, and then you have the bedroom size is too small. I just don't know if it's gonna work for me.
Yeah.
So they're en route to a larger home at a price Kyle likes. But Mariah...
What is this? So tell me about the house.
I know it was built in 1942.
That's kind of old.
Yeah, but that means it has character.
I'm gonna try my best to keep a good perspective and to stay positive, no matter what.
Because you never know. On the
Kyle,
right.
what is this?
You see the porch?
It's a porch, but I love the color. I love the paint. I think that's really nice. Something about this fence thing here that I'm not feeling.
Yeah,
it looks really old. This blue is nice.
Hey, Cassie.
guys.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
This home's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and it's only $340,000.
I like that.
I like the number of bedrooms.
So right in here, we have our kitchen.
This is dark. Cabinets are really dark and the floor is dark. And then you have this black countertop. You know, I like white cabinets, white countertop. You know that I like a cute kitchen for my social media.
Well,
and this is not doing it for me.
At least the cabinets look new. You can paint right over them, put white paint on it.
What is this? I
What?
think this is so awkward. I feel like I'm at a diner. Like, honey, dinner's ready. Like, what is this?
I like it.
You do?
That's character.
Your living room.
What is this? Is this character or is this a barn? What is this?
I don't know what that is.
I can't really see us doing much in here aside from just looking at a TV.
So over here, we have our dining room.
The ceilings are so low.
Yeah, I know, well, you'll be sitting down, but I just don't like this design. It is not good.
It's pretty outdated.
I don't think this was ever in style.
We have a fully fenced-in yard.
Oh, I like this.
It's a huge size.
I think it's a medium size. I think it's just the right space. It won't be hard to maintain.
I could see us back here with our kids, raising a family.
I definitely can see that.
Over here, we have our guest bathroom.
That's kind of nasty.
Again,
I don't like the floor of that shower.
things that you can work on, Kyle.
Yeah.
All right, so this is your first guest bedroom.
It's just right for office space.
I don't know, when I'm up here, it feels like I'm in a different house.
Yeah.
I really love the upstairs.
Yeah,
This is
me too.
nice.
And then here's one more of your spare bedrooms.
This could work for a nursery.
Could be a nursery, could be a social media space.
Yeah.
Where we can create content or whatnot.
Or a nursery, you know, never know.
Over here, we have your primary bedroom.
I like the closet space, but it's not walk-in. Like, it should be deeper, you know?
Hey,
This is about the size of our apartment closet.
It will fit in here.
But
We
we're
don't have
trying
too
to
much.
move up and elevate and be better.
Yeah, so
I
that
don't want to
means
stay the same.
we have to give some of our stuff away.
Kyle, no.
And then this is the primary bathroom.
Where's the shower?
Private water closet.
Oh, the shower is here.
Oh, is the
But it's
tub?
got an oversized bathtub.
I don't like that. That doesn't make any sense.
The thing that concerns me is how big this step is. It's like every time you get out of the shower, you have to take a huge step.
Yeah.
And I know you would fall.
I'm not feeling this.
And then we have one more bedroom over here.
Oh, this could work for a guest bedroom.
Yeah. I like the price, and the house does have potential. The upstairs is a lot better than downstairs, I would say, but I think it's a contender.
I'm not a fan of the kitchen. It's really dark. I don't like how low the ceilings are, but then it has the 4 bedrooms, and there's enough space for everything that we need. So I don't know.
Do we have 2 red velvet cupcakes?
Yeah, of course.
Kyle and Mariah are excited to buy their first home. And now it's time to make a choice.
How about the new construction home?
I love the new construction. It had the brand new kitchen. It was gorgeous. The cabinets were nice. The countertops were nice. Building a family, I think it would be perfect.
I did like the bathroom. I had never seen anything like that, but the price is a hard thing for me to swallow. There's no room to increase their equity in that house because it's already maxed out with all the nice renovations. I don't see the investment there. Let's talk about that duplex that's $349,000. It allows us to create income with the rental income. It's about 10 minutes away from my family right now, so I really love the location.
I love the kitchen. I get my social media kitchen. I love the white cabinets. The countertops are so nice. The bathrooms, they're so bright. They have that really nice tile. That backyard was huge. I could put a fire pit there. We could have some parties there, but come on. It's tiny. The rooms are small. It's only 2 beds and 2 baths, because yeah, it does have the 2 houses and the 4 bedrooms, but they're split between 2. And it's just really small. So let's talk about this 2-story fixer.
Yeah, I like it. There's space for everything. And, you know, content space, office, guest room. It's everything that we would want in a house. If you fix it up, you can get some equity in that house.
I love the 2nd floor of the home and the high ceilings, the backyard. We could make some great memories there. But that kitchen is dark.
We can make it our own and make it look really good.
We get to celebrate. We should go to dinner or something.
Yeah, we should.
We picked the duplex. We chose the 1932 duplex because it's really the best of both worlds. It's newly renovated, it has the modern kitchen that I love, but it's also a really great investment, which Kyle loves. Just look how cute this looks together.
Yeah.
Just wait until I put it all together. You're gonna love it too.
The list price for this house was $349,000. We got the house for $360,000. We offered $360,000 because there were a lot of competitors, and we ended up getting our offer accepted in 15 minutes.
You kind of have to like organize them so that you have different colors. It's gonna be so nice. I'm the first person in my immediate family to buy a home. So this is huge. When you've lived in apartments for a very long time, nothing is yours. The fridge isn't yours, the oven isn't yours, the microwave isn't yours. But in this place, everything is ours. And that's what feels really good.
What we didn't get in this property is the space. We are moving from a 2-bedroom apartment into a 2-bedroom house. So it's like we're doing the same jump, but I feel like the investment, again, will be worth it.
Now we just need to put some of these cups away.
I'm Julie Young. I'm a product developer for a theme park here in the Orlando area. I actually live in Kissimmee, Florida, but it's really gotten developed. There's a lot of new traffic and people really don't know how to drive in Florida. So even though it's a short commute, it can get very frustrating. I moved from Texas almost 20 years ago. I do spend a lot of time at work because I love what I do, but other things that I love to do are sing. Music's a big part of my life. I love having friends over. Hey!
How's it going?
Welcome. Good to see you, sweetie. My family's in Texas, so my friends are my family, and I really love having them here. They're one of the reasons that I stay in Florida. You want some wine?
Sure.
All right.
Julie's best friend is Kevin Michael. He lives about 18 miles away in Orlando, and it can take up to 45 minutes to get to her house with traffic.
Julie lives in what we'll call Egypt. It's really far. It's a long drive for us to get from where the action is in Orlando out to where Julie lives, out in the country. So I'm looking forward to her living closer. It's pretty bad.
The house I live in is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I bought the house 10 years ago, and at the time, it's the area I moved into because it's what I could afford. But now everything I do is in a different area of town. It's called Dr. Phillips.
Dr. Phillips is a suburb of Orlando named after a citrus grower who once had orchards in the area.
My church is up there. All my friends are up there. So I'm really looking for something that makes it more convenient to what I do outside of work. I made the decision to start the search about 6 months ago. It was actually after being on the road and just hit some traffic and said, this is it. So I put my house on the market, and my house sold in a month and a half. It was quite surprising, but I have to be out in about 2 months. I wanted you to see the listings because they have some really great shots of the house.
What are your need to haves?
Okay, well, obviously I love the great room
The
layout.
open floor plan.
Open floor plan, really not looking for a separate living room.
But she is looking for a split floor plan with at least 3 bedrooms and 2 baths.
Love having my family in, but I like them on the opposite side of the house.
Master on one side, family on the other.
Exactly. And if it opened out to a screened-in patio, it would be great.
Right.
So, and then just add the pool in there. Can you tell I'm really leaning
Pretty
toward
water
pool?
feature.
Exactly, exactly. The budget on the home I'm looking for is up to $260,000. I am willing to do a bit of work in the house. I want to make it my own, but not completely redo it.
The Orlando housing market is actually recuperating right now. We started out where we kind of bottomed out with the condo market and single-family homes. Homes that were normally selling in the 300s were selling in the low 100s. Some of the obstacles that Julie's going to be facing, she wants a pool, and that's going to be a little bit more difficult to find in that price range.
Today, Julie and Kevin Michael are in the Dr. Phillips neighborhood to see a 3-bedroom house built in 1985.
This is pretty.
This is listed at $275.
Okay.
And it's just over 1,600 square foot with a pool.
Awesome.
Love
Let's go
the
check
pool.
it out. Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's really open. That's nice.
Very
This is
open
nice.
floor plan.
Look at that kitchen,
Oh
though.
my, I think I had those cabinets in my apartment in 1986.
Yes, the kitchen's a little bit dated, as
Yeah.
you can probably tell.
Yeah, I'd really want to probably pull this down. And also this drop ceiling, I'm not really liking this
lighting is
lighting.
bad, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's come right out.
Okay.
Go right up in there.
Yikes.
So we could rip that out when we rip out the entire kitchen.
Can I
the
rip
thing.
it out now?
It's not a new kitchen, it's not a new
Right.
home, but there should be some flexibility, I would imagine, in the pricing that we could really make it worth your while, and you could certainly recoup all of that by redoing this kitchen.
Well, what would that be to redo the kitchen? $25,000, $50,000? That's an awful lot.
You tell me, what would you do here?
I love the layout, so I probably would keep that pretty similar, but all the cabinets would go.
And appliances too,
Yeah.
all new appliances.
I'd want to go
Sure.
stainless.
It looks like a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of money, and I'm not sure how much of that Julie wants to invest.
This is a nice big, living space for you right here. What do you think of the size of the home?
Well, I know it's a little bit smaller than my current, what was it, about
It's just over
1,600?
1,600 square
Okay,
foot.
a little bit smaller, but it doesn't feel that. Don't you think it
Yeah,
feels
the vaulted
bigger?
ceilings help make it feel like a much more open space.
I think you're right.
It's a pretty big sized master bedroom as well.
Size looks good. I think if I put my furniture, I'd probably do the bed on this wall.
Really?
Looking out, because I'd have a great view of the pool when I wake up in the morning.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be nice?
The ceilings are a little low though.
A little bit, but that really doesn't bother me in a bedroom. I like it to feel cozy.
True.
And very welcoming.
Check out the master closet.
Or are these built-ins?
They're built-ins, and check them all out. This is more than just a regular built-in. If you open this up here, you can put...
Do all these
And
slide out?
These slide out. I don't know what you would put in here. I guess that's
jewelry,
maybe. Socks.
Belts.
But
Belts,
it's great
socks.
because you don't need all the storage in the main part of the room. And check out the storage for shoes.
For all my shoes. This is great. Wow, this is small.
Oh, it's really small.
And there's no tub. I would expect there to be a tub in a master bath.
But they have made upgrades. I mean, they've upgraded the sinks and the light fixtures.
I'll have to think about this though. Without the tub, it was something I was expecting, so something
Absolutely.
to consider.
It's tiny.
We have 2 more rooms at the front of the house.
Okay. I love that they're separated from the master. Love my family, but it's nice to have them away from me. This is nice.
Check out the closet. It's huge.
Okay, this is the largest closet I've ever seen. You wouldn't expect this in a room this size.
So then Mom has a nice big closet.
When she travels with a lot of clothes and shoes.
Well, like mother, like daughter.
Right.
There's another bathroom on this side of the house, too.
Oh, wow. This has those same cabinets that we have in the kitchen.
It's a little bit dated like the kitchen is.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a lot of bit dated.
It is.
Oh my God, how low is the counter? Is this made for kids or something?
Yeah, it does look really low, especially with you in here.
I'd have to bend over to wash my face.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it though? It's fully screened.
I love that feature. And the pool's bigger than I expected.
It's a good sized pool.
I really like this house. It has a lot of great features, the big one being location, Biggest concern though is the kitchen, and also the price on the house is out of my budget. It's $275. Is there any leeway on the price?
I think based on your financial situation, having already sold your current home, you've got cash to put down. I think we could motivate them, so to speak, to come up with a better price than the $275.
Something to consider.
Julie wants to move from Kissimmee to Orlando so she can be closer to friends and have an easier commute to work.
This is what I'm not going to miss, and it's the paying of the toll every day to and from work. I will be glad to not have to do it. Thank you.
She and her buddy Kevin Michael have toured a home with the open floor plan and patio she likes.
Look at that kitchen,
Oh
though.
my.
But the decor was dated, and almost every room required some work. Today, they're back in the Dr. Phillips area to see another 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, but this one is much cheaper.
I love the way this looks when you come up. It's a nice entryway.
What a paradise.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's $245 and a little over 1,600 square feet. So
It's a good size.
Good size for me.
Hey guys.
Hey, David.
Hi.
Come on in,
Thanks.
check it out.
I love the front of the house.
Well, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool.
Oh, nice.
Requested, yeah.
Good. I'm not so sure I like the sunkenness of the living room. It's not
Yeah.
quite my style.
The house was built in the 1980s, and this is,
Okay.
the style of the home at that time. But it's got a lot of great space, though.
Yeah. So formal dining
Dining
room.
room. Skylight, that's nice.
There's a lot of natural light in the home.
That is pretty.
This would be a good indoor-outdoor entertaining area.
I'm liking what I see of the backyard so far.
That's awesome.
That is really pretty.
Well, this is a split floor plan like you requested.
Okay, good.
And we're going to start over here in the master bedroom.
All right.
Great.
Let's check it out. This is a good size. Well, I love the fact that the master's on the back of the house.
And you get the benefit of the indoor-outdoor here too.
Come on over here, we're going to go to the kitchen.
Okay. It's nice. It's right next to the formal dining room.
Easy access for entertaining.
Yeah, it's nice. You've got a little pass-through for the outdoor lanai, if you like.
It's a little small.
And the track lighting is, it's a little dated.
Yeah.
The ceiling fan would have to go.
Yeah, I think I might get a haircut.
Yeah,
it's pretty close.
I'm sure you might lose a part of your hand. But, you could do some really cool things in here.
I think they did some really nice updates to the countertops, but the cabinets really look like they're the original.
The appliances look like they're a little bit dated as well.
Yeah, and there's some damage. It looks like they've been here a while, so
Right.
I'd want to replace all of that.
Right, absolutely. We have a family room over here.
All right. Now I'm kind of surprised, Florida and a fireplace.
It's an interesting fireplace too, though. It's got some character to it for sure.
Character is a word.
Yeah, I'm not loving the color and the finish on it, so it would need some changes there. And it seems kind of a lot of wasted space here between the kitchen and the great room. Is there a way to open all of this up? Maybe take out a wall and put the dining room in here, maybe?
Here's the thing, Julie. There are no rules. You can make this any room you want. This could be the dining room. That could be the dining room. Just make sure you know when you make that kind of commitment, it's going to cost you some cash.
Next to the great room are 2 bedrooms that share the 2nd bath.
Wow, this is really dated.
Holy guacamole.
It's got good bones, though. I mean, it's a good-sized bathroom.
I would want to rip this out completely, put in new countertops and cabinetry. Now, I would want to rip out this wallpaper as well. I'm not a big fan of wallpaper.
Where's my margarita?
So tub with shower.
Tub and shower combo, absolutely.
It's an unusual configuration.
Well, this is the pool bath, and you don't want them traipsing all over your house in wet clothing, so that's the purpose of this type of bathroom.
Well, perhaps it explains the tropical.
It ties it all in together, because the outside is very tropical. So take a look outside.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
Wow. It's huge.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of yard. I love the pool area though with the rock waterfall.
Well, the pool's cool too because it's a self-cleaning pool. It doesn't require a lot of attention.
It's very unexpected. When you see the front of the house, you don't expect all of this room.
I mean,
so
it's
really
nice. You've got a front yard and a huge backyard.
The backyard is beautiful. Really love the pool area, but it is quite large and a lot of maintenance. So I'd either have to take care of it myself or hire someone to do it. What do you think about the rest of the house?
I think the house has potential, but there's a lot of work.
There are some nice upgrades, but there's still a lot that needs to be done.
Kitchen is really small.
But overall, though, the house, while the inside has some challenges, the outside has some great entertaining spaces, which I knew was important to you.
Absolutely. I love to entertain.
Well, let's just keep it on our list then.
All right, let's.
With her house already sold and just 2 months to relocate, Julie's making the move from Kissimmee, Florida to Orlando. She and her best friend Kevin Michael first toured a place that was priced a bit over her budget, but is perfect for entertaining.
And the pool's bigger than I expected.
The second place she toured was on a giant lot and priced $30,000 less, but there were some costly fixes and concerns with the layout.
It's an unusual configuration.
Today, they're in an older part of the Dr. Phillips neighborhood to tour a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Hey, this house is over 2,100 square foot.
Nice.
Wow.
It was priced at $240. They just dropped it $10,000 to $230.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Now that's
Yeah.
great. Oh, this is a great space.
Wow,
Big
it's
living
very open.
space.
I would want to change out the wood trim. I'm not liking the darkness of it, but it looks like a good workable space for me.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about the neighborhood. This part of the subdivision is actually surrounded by older homes, which are bringing down the value of this home.
So what does that mean for resale value for Julie?
Well, I think, as far as value goes, as long as you're not planning on selling this house in the next few years, I think you'll be fine.
I don't plan to do that. I plan this to be a long-term home. So.
Well, then you can make some improvements to the house if you wanted to and still come out ahead.
Oh, wow, this
lot
is
of
a great
open space.
space.
Big space.
You got a fireplace here.
I still don't love the fireplace, but look at how this opens
Yeah.
up to the backyard.
This breakfast nook area is great as well. I have that extra table that I
Right.
think would look lovely in here.
Very nice, very
Can
nice.
I help you pull the wallpaper down?
Yes,
You can
please.
pull the wallpaper down, you can pull this globe
Yeah.
down. I think that's
Again,
gotta go.
Cosmetic changes,
Yeah,
though. I like
absolutely.
that.
Same thing with the kitchen here. These countertops would definitely,
Yeah.
I would want to get rid of them.
It looks like they went cheapo on the cabinets.
Yeah, I'd probably want to replace these cabinets. They are a bit
yeah.
dated.
Now that we're in the kitchen, it's really close,
Yeah.
but there's so much space in the house. It really feels like if you could open this up, it would make the entertaining much easier.
You know what my mom calls this type of kitchen? She calls it a one-butt kitchen. Because you can only have one butt out there. That's true.
Love that.
Well, I think the master bedroom's over this way.
Oh, wow. Now this
Pretty
is a
good
big
size.
space.
It is really a decent size.
Now master bath.
Oh.
Oh, my.
How
Okay,
do you feel about
wallpaper would
You
have to
loving
go. I do like also that the sink is separate from the shower and the toilet area.
Again, there's no tub in here. Hey, we're halfway down to getting the mold done.
Hey, good
molded.
start.
I've already started the remodel for you.
Thank you.
There are 3 more bedrooms on the other side of the house.
And what's this color?
Don't know.
Baby poop? I don't know.
That's a lovely thought.
That
Kim.
is,
Thank you.
isn't it? Now there's a second bathroom, right, that services the 3 bedrooms.
Yes. Let's take a look here.
I expected this to be a little bigger, but it's a good size. I think I'd replace the vanity and cabinet.
We can go outside through our handy-dandy pool bath door.
All right.
Wow, it's big.
Yeah,
It
this
is a big pool. It's a
much
classic Orlando pool.
And what I like too is that the house that we looked at yesterday, the pool was almost like an afterthought. It was kind of off to the side, but this is a proper pool in the backyard with still some yard left over.
Yeah, it is the feature of the yard,
Right.
which I like. There's a lot of great things about this house. The 4th bedroom is an added bonus. I wasn't
Definitely.
expecting that, but it would work out well. I also think there's a lot of just cosmetic changes.
Right. And for entertaining, I think this has a lot of potential.
I think it's a great house, and it's definitely a contender.
All right.
Julie sold her place in Kissimmee, Florida to move closer to her friends up in Orlando. She's already toured 3 single-family homes in her target neighborhood, and with the help of her friend Kevin Michael, she's ready to pick her favorite. Her first option is priced at $275,000 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths in just over 1,600 square feet.
I really loved the open floor plan.
Yeah.
And the fact that the pool was screened in. But on the other side, that kitchen. Very outdated. I'm also concerned about the price. This was the most expensive.
Julie's second possibility is listed at $245,000. It also has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths in just over 1,600 square feet.
The second house was a 3-2 as well,
Right.
and that kitchen was really small.
Really small.
The thing I did love about this was that backyard, but I'm a little worried about how much work I would need to do on this house.
It was a lot of work.
Julie's third option is priced at $230,000 and has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths in just over 2,100 square feet.
Even though it had the separate living room and family room,
Right.
they were both great size.
Definitely.
And there was the potential to really open that up.
Right.
And this one was priced the best, so it left me some money left over to make some changes.
So which one did she choose?
All right, house number 1. That layout is just fantastic.
And I think with a few cosmetic changes, it could look like a completely different home and feel like you.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good.
See you.
I've been in the house about 2 weeks. I'm one to move in quickly and get a lot done, so the good thing is most of the boxes are unpacked.
Wow, you've done a lot since I was here last time.
Can you believe it? The home was listed for about $275, and I got it for $250. I felt I got a really good deal. I want you to see the colors in the bedroom.
Sure.
They turned out really great. I've made a lot of changes to the house in the 2 weeks that I've been here. All of the rooms have been painted, including baseboards and doors. The guest bath has been halfway redone. I ripped out the cabinet and vanity, and then I'm doing all new mirrors, light fixtures, towel fixtures in that bathroom. So the kitchen's the one area I still want to do a lot of work in. I did paint it red, which I think helps with the coloration, but I really want to rip out the overhead soffit and do some new lighting. It'll get there. About a year from now is my hope.
Hello.
Hello, doll.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for coming.
It's so cute.
Isn't it awesome?
Yes.
Kim and Michelle helped me pick out the colors. KM's been a huge help. Moving here has really changed my lifestyle. My friends all live in this area or close by, so they haven't minded coming over as much as they did in my old house.
I'm gonna have a lot of parties here.